How do you do that? First is the organic way, second is the inorganic way. These are the two ways in which a brand can be built up step by step and moment by moment. It is not like overnight. You will have to work harder towards bringing a brand and putting it on the mindset of the people. How do you do that? First is the organic way, second is the inorganic way. These are the two ways in which a brand can be built up step by step and moment by moment. It is not like overnight. You will have to work harder towards bringing a brand and putting it on the mindset of the people. There are 8 things. First thing is to make a website. If you don't have a website as yet, please make a website. You can go to any vendor, you can get it done, but a smart, nice looking website, and that will go a long way because it is an asset for you, and it will validate everybody who is trying to search for you or trying to find a service from you. If he finds correlation between the social media handles and the same thing is reflected in the website, that trust will be converted into faith, and then they'll come to you. You have your own personal branded app. The time is there in people are going for apps. Every big company has its own app, educative or interactive, and they are making patient communities. So you should have a branded personal app in which all your patients should be enrolled, and you can give them personalized message as well as personalized tips and tricks to deal with the problem, deal with the disease they are having. This goes a long way to connect in the post-op zone. Then social media. You have to embrace social media, but understand that each of them have a different use. This is Google My Business. Google My Business mein what people come and see is what are the ratings, what is the testimonials, what is the location, how far it is. They'll get all these things. So you should always optimize your Google My Business. It should be optimized and all the information should be available. Like what are the timing, what are the common timings, or when it is more busier. All these things they will give. And if it is a smartly or a professionally looking GMB profile, it goes a long way in converting your visitor to a customer or a patient coming to you. Instagram is for short form content, and it is for the initial hook. Like usually what happens, people see on Instagram, they like it, and then they go to your YouTube channel, and then they can get the good material on there. And this Instagram reel need not be only related to a topic. Any hook which makes sense, or you can use comedy also. You have to actually hold the attention of that person for that amount of time. It will be the long-term asset because it is a channel in which the material that you post or the videos you post, they are getting into a library form, and you can actually explore it later on also and get the ongoing revenue or ongoing credibility from a content that you have created long back. LinkedIn profile you should also keep very organized, because in LinkedIn there is a great chance of interdepartmental or inter-industry tie-ups. So if somebody is looking for a good knowledgeable person in that zone or that department, they can find you from the LinkedIn. So what Facebook, we all know, Facebook is one of the strongest medium. It is actually attracting all the ages, whether it is kids or whether it is old age. Everybody is on Facebook. So your reachability will increase and your searchability will improve. Then podcast. We are living in a world where podcasts are believed more than news also. And we know the inside out of many people by seeing their podcast. Then physical camps is another way you can actually serve the patient as well as bring more patients. So you can have screening camps, and you can have offers in the camps that can give you good credibility in the market. Then you can create digital courses. You can package your information, whatever you know, whatever you have learned for so many years, and put it in an easy form or a simpler form for patients to understand and patients to take care of their health. Then celebrate the hospital's anniversary or birthday or special occasion. You have a moment or opportunity, try to educate people, make an event out of it. And then patient experience at your clinic or hospital. This is very important. See, whatever you do, if the patient experience is not good, then he's not going to come back, and he's going to tell 10 people that don't go there. So what do you do to increase or improve the patient experience in the hospital? It starts from the parking. Or imagine that gatekeeper is not very cooperative to him. And then your ambience inside, that is the look of your hospital, need not be too flashy or too gaudy also. So you should see what is the color scheme you should use, what type of lighting should be there. They should be well lit. You can have a TV to demonstrate the work that you have done. Have you put some books or photographs? What is your staff behavior like? Are they cooperative? Are they congenial? They are soft spoken? They are and communication skills. How is the reception? There are people who are having full hospitals and people are just waiting in queues and they are not doing any creative work. So the waiting time sometimes repels the patient to come next time. Right? Then clean washrooms, proper communication, medicine counter. Everything has gone good, but now the medicine counter is struggling and the packaging is not there. Then a letterhead of the patient or file of patient, as simple as that. The letterhead is good, the file is good, then he'll feel that he has shown to some good doctor. And after clinic or hospital support, this is very important. We have seen that once a patient is gone from you, you don't have a time and capacity or the energy to follow it up. So it is always advisable to have a person who is in the reception or the staff. One of the person can call and follow up with the patient and take the feedback. There are some inorganic ways also. That is a paid campaign. What are they? First is digital marketing but paid. This again you have to get it done from some person who knows the branch well, because this can be a double-edged sword. So you have to get a digital marketer who understand the healthcare and understand the healthcare systems. Then you can have newspaper ads or articles. Your opinion can be put in the form of article or maybe in the form of a question answer or an interview, and then you can tell your aspect of the healthcare. You can have hoardings. You can have hoardings at the crossroads or hoarding at where the entry is there. But those hoardings should also be specified, and there should be there are guidelines for that also. They should not be too flashy or too, it should not be promising things that which you are not doing. You can write a book. Writing a book will increase your influence like anything. You become an authority in that branch, and people see you with more respect if you are a book writer. You can put it in your LinkedIn profile also, and it is a good experience to write a book. You can go to award functions and get some awards. You can have a celebrity photo shoot and appear on the TV as an expert. Nothing is wrong in this. There are paid podcast interviews also. You have seen that there are so many authenticity or so much of trust is built on a podcast. So initially you might have to pay for it if there is a very famous channel, but that will increase your reach or your name will be famous in no time. Another social media influencer collaboration. So you can see the social media influencer in your domain. You can collaborate with them also. Organizing or taking part in the charity functions. See, normally we believe that you should do charity and you should not tell anybody. Right hand को ये नहीं पता चलना चाहिए, left hand ने क्या दिया है. That is the age-old concept. But today we have a different understanding of that. Important is that you should do charity and you should tell the people also to do charity. They get inspired by you. They get inspired by your work and they get inspired by your life also. So in your life also you have to become such a person that is inspiring, and then whatever charity you do or whatever social cause you are working for, you can tell that subtly in a good manner. You can sponsor the scholarship for people. That will be a good way to spend money where you are actually attracting talents also. The person who are getting trained in these scholarships, they can come back to you and work in your team. And you can have celebration of the client success stories. If some patient has done well, it was a very critical patient and he has done well, you can celebrate that in a good way. You can agglomerate all the other patients together and ask the patient to tell the story, so that inside also in the hospital also is a positive environment is there. And the trust on the doctor as such will increase.